bosses, which is the prerequisite for the credits. So basically, we're collecting the 260 fastest teensies that are in the game. Alright, that's the tickle skip. So normally...
Literally, you just skip tickle.
God.
We will literally stop saying literally.
Please stop. So, this guy right here, Murphy, you basically control him with the Y button if you're using an Xbox controller, and he moves over trigger points and then you make him do stuff. One of the things is tickle enemies, big enemies that normally you can't beat, but you can actually skip pretty much every tickle. Let's go for this trick. Not even close. So there's a trick there that saves literally 1 second. Literally.
One of the hardest tricks.
Literally $250.
And then this screen is really hard to actually optimize, so I did my best. And then this is pretty cool. This is a Murphy section where you normally have to use Murphy to push all these platforms, but with proper platforming, you can actually just go through all of it.
Proper platform, you literally just ignore Murph.
Basically. So that was 1-1. That was not terrible. It wasn't good, but it was not terrible. So now we're gonna lose some time because I'm gonna go swap character, and we're gonna thank our donors. How much did the Team C actually win with?
It won $50 to the other 2 donation incentives 10.
6. So we raised
Huge win.
$70.
Literally the best.
To prevent cancer.
Awesome.
In perspective, thank you for your $100 donation, James. Have this to see Dark Souls run.
All right, so here's the Team C. You asked for this. This is going to be really bizarre. I've never tried any other character but Rayman. All characters are supposedly identical, but I mean, visually they're obviously different. So I don't even know if this rolling attack is going to work. We're going to find out. We're doing it live. All right, well, that was interesting. Okay, so like I said, I haven't tried anything with this, so roll jump? Nice, it works. Awesome. Oh, there's the roll.
I've never seen any of these.
TC just is faster. That'd be amazing.
Incoming 123.
We're just finding out now.
So that's, oh, come on. That's my strat for that screen. There's a couple ways to do it, and they're pretty much all equivalent, but yeah, whatever. You just do it with what you're comfortable with.
To explain how the teensies are set up in this game, all of the main levels are going to have 10 teensies. There'll be 8 normal ones that are just scattered across the level, just in little corners. We'll always be collecting those. And the other 2 are the king and queen teensies, which are inside rooms like that last one Goose just collected.
So what I did there is I pounded from below the pillow, which both gives you the pound effect on a pillow, which will send you higher, as well as letting you hit it from below, which is pretty strange. Also, something I've done a couple times, which I'll explain right here because it's important, is roll jumping. If you jump in your first frames of a roll, it gives you extra height for whatever reason. So I use that to damage boost over there. Normally you have to go off a bunch of pillows, and it's really weird.
So you're going to be rescuing yourself?
Yeah, basically. Okay. Dude, all of my visual cues are just destroyed.
Yeah.
I don't have any now. How am I gonna do snakes on a cake? Oh no!
Oh wow, you have no chance. Literally no chance.
Oh no!
Hey, it's 50 FPS, it's percent, okay? Good.
That's true.
Thank you, Moose Man, for your $20 donation. Goose, prepare to run Dark Souls.
No, please.
Thank you for
Guys,
your
I said it
15
as a joke.
We're up to $300.
Thank you.
What?
Thank you, Waifu, for
End
waifu.
this run as quickly as
Donating,
possible.
guys. Keep donating.
I'm out of
donating.
here. See you guys later.
I was gonna say, if you thought that 50,000 could not be mad,
Oh my god.
Not going anywhere, guys. He's
Dude,
not
all right. If 50K gets met, like I don't care. I'll suffer through it because 50K is insane in bonus stream.
All right. Thank you, Waifu, for Laifu, for your $25 donation. 50K, no problemo. Do a villainous laugh for me, Professor Broman. Dark Souls.
That dropped off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so there's a lot of things that are happening right now. Spike, if you can like maybe I don't know, explain some of the stuff in
Yeah,
terms
sure.
of movement.
No. I'll try to pick up this one.
Yeah.
So again, right here, you notice that there's like butterflies all over the screen. Whenever you go over them, that's what causes the platform that goes with them to start moving. So you'll see he skips a lot of them when he doesn't want to be using them. So like right there, that moved once he touched those butterflies, same there. There's a couple butterflies right here coming up that he actually wants to skip over because then the screen won't go up. He could have destroyed that cage from above.
I honestly haven't missed that in literally forever.
Well, you are playing with a team.
Yeah, it's a bit strange, but you know what? $70, worth it.
Yeah.
Thank you for your $100 donation, Mr. Calamari. Gotta watch Uber Goose run Dark Souls again. Don't care if he's practiced or not. Also, that hubcap, best prize ever.
Amen.
Oh my god. The amount of... Why did I say that?
Clap at HD.
This is bad.
Because you are raising
I
tons
regret
of
this
money for
decision.
cancer.
Yeah, apparently, like, this is going to be the most successful run of the marathon.
Goose officially raising more money than Borderlands 2,
Man,
all by
Rayman
himself.
Legends made a lot of cash.
Holy cow.
When looking for next AGDQ, it's like...
Confirmed in.
EMP
That's
put
a
Rayman
lot.
Legends in SGDQ.
Alright, so what's going to happen here is this pop-up is going to appear, and it's going to be like, do you want to check out the new world? And I have to make sure to menu to no thanks, otherwise I'll lose like 12 seconds.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's auto set to check it every time. You might notice on before the last level, he did go check it, but you're not given a choice. The first
Right.
time you're given the prompt.
So here's something that Spike, you don't even do.
Wow.
Way
nice.
faster.
Wow, that's good.
So that's actually like, I had, oh wow, I was able to move
I don't do
immediately.
that either.
I was able to move immediately, that was really bizarre. Can I do this?
Yeah, you can,
okay.
guys.
I grabbed the chain, but still fine.
Still, yeah. You did not die.
Thank you again for your $30 additional donation, Moose Man. I mean it, Goose. Here's another 30.
Alright, so here you might be asking why I'm not spinning, because spinning is the fastest way to move in this game. But in that spot, for whatever reason, it's like really hard to actually spin and use Murphy to smack the things, because he just doesn't move as fast as you sometimes.
You also gotta be careful there because that water that those tentacles come out of is actually death pits.
Here's something I can get this strat. It's like really hard. Okay, never mind. It's not happening. This, on the other hand, another roll jump just to get up here so I don't have to cut the thing. And then jump across that pit, skip the chains. Here I can try to roll jump. Oh, yes. Okay. That's really hard. That is a super tight timing. All right, here comes the fast strat that I'm going to fail because, you know, oh, whoa. I lost
Good luck with Teensy.
Rip. Okay, whatever. So there's a fast strat there that's like marginally faster than what I just did where you don't hover in between, but it's like impossible.
That's like a split second. Is there, so no baby.
Okay, so here's... I'm gonna just float over this. And then this room, there's a couple ways to do it, but they're all like identical speeds. So Spike likes to go left, right, and I just kind of jump through. I actually think that's slightly faster, but I'm not entirely sure. I haven't timed it.
Also, Goose just rescued himself.
It's true. Oh god, come on. I've never grabbed that ring. Alright. So I'm gonna, a lot of times you'll see me like jump with really high speed. It's because I'm actually just, can I get this? Nice. Basically, I'm doing a spin attack into a jump, and can I get, yeah, okay. So that's another thing where you just skip Murphy triggers. Like, there's a lot of spots where we just skip Murphy because it's slower to use him, so...
I personally think a lot of the Murphy levels make for the most exciting and technical levels of the run, especially later in the run once we get to like World 5 and whatnot.
Specifically, World 5 is super, super technical, and hopefully I'll be able to show it off well.
Yeah, you'll get some.
It's pretty tough.
Also, you want to explain what you're doing in that load screen?
Oh yeah, so for whatever reason, like pushers, like there's two kinds of walls. There's the solid wall and then there's a pusher. And loading screens have pushers, however they don't appear for like the first 2 seconds of a load screen, so you can just walk out of it and be out of bounds between the pusher and the real wall. And it looks really silly and you can zip around and weird stuff. So I'm gonna be every time there's a cutscene, I'll obviously be mashing A because you can skip cutscenes, which is nice. Okay. This level is stupid. It's basically an auto scroller, except that you can lose time.
His only goal is, well, honestly, other than grabbing the 18 Cs, he also actually wants to grab 450 lums in this level in order to gain. Lums are almost completely useless in this game, other than they give you lucky tickets, which is at the 3/4 way mark to getting a gold cage.
Oh, come on.
Or to getting a gold medal.
Yeah.
Or gold cup or whatever
And
it is.
I'll explain why we get lucky tickets when we get there, I guess.
Yeah.
Also, the other thing about lums that's hilarious is that lums, at the end screen, the count-up screen, every lum is 1/100th of a second. So every extra, okay, this is weird. Oh no.
Yeah, you're getting.
Where is he though? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna do this because I don't have the setup for it now. This is really strange, by the way.
I actually debate if he would have even reached it with a roll jump.
Yeah. So like every extra lum that I get is actually just 1/100th of a second extra at the end of a level. So basically we try to avoid lums when we don't need them. Here I'm gonna need
17.
to grab that. Well, not all of them. I could have actually gotten 2 of them and been fine. Basically what I'm trying to do, by the way, shout outs to that jump. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to end with exactly 450 because as it counts up when it hits a milestone where I either get a medal or a lucky ticket, it'll pause. And if you overlap that pause with the pause here, then that pause, they count down in sync and you actually save time. Out of bounds, back in.
Yeah.
So it actually saves roughly 1 to 2 seconds every single time if you get exactly the amount.
Thank you, R. Hoot, for your $25 donation. Make Dark Souls happen.
You can see on the
700? What?
Yeah, we are raising a lot of money for Dark Souls.
It's good you put it at
Thank you,
50K.
Bonaparte, for your $50 donation.
Oh, Bonaparte.
Shout outs to Spike, Goose, Twin, Cloak, Yoshi, Cryptic, and Portail for developing this run. So cool to see how much it's changed in the months since we first made the routes.
Shout outs to Bonaparte.
Oh, that's not good.
It does not say.
Shit.
Language raw.
Alright, I forgot to do a spin attack. So there's a couple strats for this cage. Again, like most of these cages, there's like equivalent strats, and I just do whatever I feel comfortable with, so.
You want me or you to explain buffering in this game?
You can go for it.
Okay, basically you'll see right there, he got extra height off jumping off those rings, and that was because you can buffer literally any input in this game. Also, that was really good, that accordion is really annoying. So yeah, right, and because of that, you'll get like extra height off of them in a lot of cases.
Yeah, so when you grab a ring, the first frame that you're grabbing it, you're at the top of the ring. Also, nice, got the trick.
Oh wow, nice.
Also, tickle skip, nice. Okay.
Thank you, _76, for your $100 donation. I missed out on donating during the normal ATDQ runtime, but more than happy to chill and listen to Brogan's dulcet tones and donate to making Goose play Dark Souls.
You're good.
Dude, Cadi's. Oh, I got
yeah.
AP'd. So okay, there's apparently that there. So yeah, damage in this game. You have invuln frames, but you don't pass through stuff. You just keep bouncing off of it.
So if he can like just get that speed,
There we go.
nice, okay.
I shouldn't have taken a heart of damage. That was, I'm not sure why, but regardless. Dude, Cadi's gonna wake up and be like, what did you do, Goose?
What did you commit me to do?
Alright, so here I'm gonna try a really hard roll jump. Nice, got it.
And got the ledge grab.
And I got the trick, but I grabbed the chain. Okay. Alright, so this spot is kind of weird.
Yeah, this screen in general is kind of rough to optimize.
Right. I think that's probably the fastest way, but it's, again, it's really, really hard to actually time stuff in this game. Just because of how many, like, things there are. And you can't just keep restarting the checkpoint, because then cycles are off and everything. It's really hard to actually time and test. Please, Bulletin. Please. I'll be fine. I'm just grabbing a coin.
Oh, no, that wasn't what I was.
Oh, okay.
I was just
Also,
like, you're not
shout outs to
letting me-
hitboxes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Only their fire actually does any damage.
Also, even though those are the biggest, scariest enemies in the game, they're worth 3 lums rather than standard 5.
Really quick, while we're in between levels, can we get a roll call for everybody that's on the couch since we have not done that yet?
All right. I'm Uber Goose.
I'm Dekigo.
Spike Vegeta.
Kira.
Marsh.
Literally cool Maddie.
Oh my God, Cool Maddie, I'm going to stab you.
Cool, Maddie.
Also, shoutouts to Cool Maddie, who has been holding it down hardcore on the tech station like all week.
I'd applaud you, but I have to play a video game.
Fantastic man. Fantastic man.
You also gave me NyQuil when I was sick, which was pretty fucking cool.
Dude, nice.
I'm trying to
Yeah,
really
that's
All right,
my- that's my
all right.
one.
So
I
this
got my one out of the way.
this boss is like really kind of boring, but has some really strange optimizations. So first one I'm gonna do is that. So that's a death abuse because then the dragon is fully flown up. It saves, I don't know, 5 seconds. You can also restart check. I've never seen his animation. That is adorable.
That is adorable. He's trying to fly.
Dude, he's like, what am I doing up here? So,
You literally never lived.
yeah, so this is an awesome safe spot on this boss. Also, this is the only spot that you can actually hit the boss, so now, and perfect. So that's the quick kill on phase 1. That's as fast as you can kill phase 1. There's not a faster way. Phase 2 has a similar quick kill, but it's like impossible, so hopefully I'll get that.
Yeah, the second one is probably the most technical.
Yeah.
The way the boss hit points.
Okay,
work-
there we go. I was really scared that I missed
Oh,
that somehow.
wow, yeah. That cage, no matter what, is gonna come towards you, so he just shoots off kind of at about the height of that pillow.
All right.
Always good.
All right. Nope. So basically, you want to shoot under the fireball, which is really hard.
Yeah, it's hard to get height off
The
that.
the like gap that you have is incredibly narrow. This is a really cool strat. So there
Nice.
we go. Boosh.
And
Okay.
got the pillow, nice.
That's a really cool strat. You skip like everything that you're intended to platform on. Okay, go ahead. Whatever.
Yeah, so I was gonna say the way the boss's health works in this game, it's not that each phase has 5 health, it's that it kind of has a meter that as you hit it starts to go down. And like if you go 1, 2, pause, like 3, 4, then it actually will build back up. So it's
Right,
about
right.
getting all your
So,
hits in succession.
As you can see, if I can just do this forever, but if I do this, there's a pause, right? So you have to do that though, because if you're not throwing them as fast as possible, then the meter will actually just reset essentially.
Yeah.
So like it might seem like I'm doing suboptimal boss strats, but in reality they are optimal. Also, ready for this? Shoutouts to Tryhooks.
You actually that's good.
Don't even lose time from
He
it.
just actually died doing that before.
That's
Well, that I did die.
Well, yeah, but like died. And
Oh yeah. One time I did it barely too early.
Thank you, Anonymous, for your $30 donation. Shame to see AGDQ come to an end once more, but there is SGDQ on the horizon, and I can't wait. If we raise an amount above $50,000, say $60,000, could we see him run Dark Souls blindfolded? Thanks
No.
to everyone and their hard work. See you on your stream.
So it's really, so I want to comment on what I just did there to travel in between levels. So you have this briefcase, and that's where it stores the lucky tickets and stuff, and it also stores recent events. And you can go to the recent events, and so instead of going back to the main gallery and then pathing all the way to World 2, there's a recent event for the World 2 princess, the first princess to unlock. So you can actually warp straight into World 2, and it saves a little bit of time. And pretty much any briefcase movement is the fastest way to move. So I'll try to be doing it as much as possible. Okay, so this is a pretty awesome level. There's actually quite a bit of tech in World 2, even though it might not look like it. Okay.
Yeah, obviously because of all the wind currents, he's just having to find his spell, and also
Shouts to Hayeks.
very consistent.
I'm just gonna jump off the screen every chance I get.
We literally have $1,000 in
in this bit already.
All right, hang on, timing.
Nice.
Really quick, if you could explain, Chad is wondering why you're not doing the music levels. They
Okay.
are very upset that
So,
you skipped Black Betty.
We need,
Bow, bow.
yeah, we need 260 teensies, the fastest 260 teensies. Music levels give you 3, and the shortest one is 2 minutes and 15 seconds. The cutoff for teensy per second, roughly, or the I guess time
Second
per
for teensy.
yeah, second for teensy is around 20 seconds. So 2:15 for 3 teensies is completely out of the question. Yeah.
It's slightly more than double.
Yeah, it's bad. The other thing is you do get 5 lucky tickets for completing a music level. However, the game basically hands you 8 tickets, so it's not a big deal. And then you just need to find 2 more, and we already found 1, so that's pretty much it.
Thank you, Jeff, Sean, and Dan for your $50
That went really
donation.
well.
Dark Souls needs to happen. Sorry, Goose, but it does. We love what you guys have been doing and what you've been doing it for. Let's strive for a better, more Dark Souls-y future for us all.
So fast.
Also, thank you for your $40 donation, Anonymous. If only Goose could be as grossly incandescent as the sun. Here's to Goose praising the sun at least once during the run.
I will. Don't worry. I'll praise the sun. We'll get some praising in there. So that was the last message for checking it, bar 1, but the next one forces you to check it. So this level is also incredibly tech heavy. There's a couple really sweet tricks that hopefully I won't mess up.
Thank you, Dragonfire10, for your $200 donation.
Thank you.
Was really tempted.
Hang on. This jump is okay. There we go. Nice. That's the
Was
Vortail
really tempted
jump.
to head over to AGDQ this year, but it didn't work out. Hopefully, I'll make it to SGDQ. Thanks for everything you guys do. Put this towards Dark Souls as the best Final Fantasy.
I like it. So the Vortail jump is it's named after Vortail, who is actually he was trying to run Jazz early. Unfortunately, there were some technical difficulties. He did run Jazz 1 in the marathon though. But when we were first picking up this game, him and I were wrestling the record back and forth. So, whoops. There we go. And he found that nice little bit of tech. It's really cool.
Yeah, it's been.
Hang on, this jump.
Go ahead.
Ugh, there we go. That jump is insane.
Wow, that's new. I haven't seen that.
No, dude, I've been doing that forever.
Oh, well, I don't.
Wow.
Spike's bad.
I'm big.
So what I'm gonna do here is something else that's really neat.
Nice,
Nice.
got that.
Again, very
Essentially,
tech
he
heavy.
did a ground pound. You might not be noticing because it's so fast, but he's doing a ground pound under each of these pillows to gain the extra height. The same.
Oh.
Nice.
I almost got it on the first trip. You have like a 3-frame window to get it on the first bounce. It's really tight. So, I mean, second bounce is guaranteed, but first bounce is like really dumb. Okay, so there's an enemy here who I have never actually missed because the game is supposed to land you on him. Okay, good. It happened to Vortail one time, and then when I was practicing this the other day on Spike's PS3, Vortail was in the room, and I missed the guy. So, whoops.
What do you know?
I don't know. I accidentally hit the A button.
For those of you who are just joining us, all donations that are being given during this period of time in the bonus stream are still going to the Prevent Cancer Foundation. So don't worry about where they're going. They're still going to the same place they've been going to the entire time.
So, I just want to mention that these load screens are insane.
Like literally,
I've
we're
never
not-
experienced this.
we're barely seeing the teensy pop back out on
Yeah.
screen.
So, like, load screens are inconsistent in this game, but they're not this inconsistent. I feel like this might be a full screen thing, which might make me play full screen more.
Literally the best idea.
Okay, so this level can be really bizarre because there's a couple weird things and weird interactions, and there's one specifically that I can miss a cage. And I don't know if Spike, if you've ever had it happen right here. Okay, I'm fine. If you pound that pillow, then it'll launch you right past the cage, and you won't hit it.
Wow. Okay, I don't have that.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice.
So that's the only princess level that we do, and it's because it's about like 50-ish seconds, which is insane because it's 3 teensies.
Yeah.
So it's on the faster side of the amount of teensies or the amount of time per teensy.
To know the other there are 2 princess levels per each of the 5 worlds, and the other one in this world was very close to making the cut, but yeah, this is the only one that ended up making it.
Yeah.
Obviously, you have to factor in the time it takes to enter that room and exit that room and then get
Right.
the princess. But so that tells you
So-
how fast those are.
So this level can also be really cool if all the cycles line up, which hopefully they will. Nice, no bonk. If you bonk there, you actually just like lose time because reasons.
In
Okay.
general, with these wind levels, it's really fun being able to roll into the wind and then utilize them to gain a bunch of height, but from the spin have tons of speed.
Right. So, unfortunately on water, there's no way to speed yourself up, so like, it might look like, oh, why is he not spin attacking? But if I'm on, like, water flow, it has a set speed and you cannot change it. Slower or faster, it is impossible to change.
Is it literally impossible?
Yeah, it's actually literally impossible to change. Okay, so, this screen can be really weird. Nice.
Sometimes I can push you down.
Yeah. And then I got a bad cycle.
Yeah, yeah.
So then here's, this king is pretty cool.
Nice.
That's it.
Yeah.
So normally you're supposed to like chase it around the wind current, but if you just go fast enough, then he gets beat down pretty much. So I'm gonna go up here because this is really cool. Dang, I messed that up slightly. Going under that is way faster. Okay, so let's try this. This is gonna be really hard. No. So there's a trick there that's like super precise. I think I actually just had a late spin attack, but it's super precise and dumb, so.
It allows you to stay ahead of those vines.
Yeah.
And then you,
Spin jump so you can go faster.
right.
So I'm gonna hold left here because if I'm holding left, I won't grab this corner. If you're holding right, you will grab that corner, so it's just faster to hold left while going up that. And let's see. Next is altitude quickness. That level's pretty cool. Pretty much all of World 2 is really cool.
Yeah. It's my second favorite after World 5.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. Wait, you don't like World 4?
Yeah, World 4.
We'll have a talk with World 4 a bit later.
We'll see.
I'm glad that I have all of my visual cues, and it's definitely not really jarring to be playing a different character than right now.
You were the one who said you could.
I know what I said. I regret it.
I was about to say. So again, another Murphy level.
So I found out this strat that I'm about to do is 0.5 seconds faster if you do it perfectly. Nice. Okay, that's 0.5 seconds faster than going around and through the didgeridoo. Also, if the names for stuff makes no sense, I apologize. Some of it is just carryover from Origins, and some of it we were like, it's a pillow.
Right.
Boop. Come on. Alright. Land on his head, be on a good cycle. Nice.
Nice.
So cycles are supposed to be consistent, but sometimes that spinning thing has a really bizarre cycle that you just can't predict.
In case anyone's just joining us, Murphy, Goose is having to control both of them. Murphy is not auto-control.
Right.
Not a computer.
Alright, let's go for the fast strat. Here, get hype. Oh, yes! Okay.
And nice.
Nice. I have to wait for the cycle.
Yeah, he got a bad cycle, but yeah, on his part, that was great.
So, I was pretty much like a pixel away from taking a hit in both directions.
Yeah.
That trick is like really hard. As long as you have a good timing, then it should be consistent, but sometimes it just messes up for no reason. So, whatever. So the next level has a really, really awesome opening if I nail it, which hopefully I will, but again, no visual cues, so I'm not the most confident. But if I nail it, it looks phenomenal. Also, I would like to point out that these first loading screens with a heart are capped to, well, hang on.
Yeah, this level moves really fast. There's a lot of cycles in the patch.
And get ready for it. The fadeaway jump shot. No! Got it anyway.
Still got it off screen. Nice.
Yeah.
Second chance points.
Alright, this guy's in the way. Okay. So the intro load screens are capped to a minimum of 4.35 seconds, or 4.3. I've gotten somewhat mixed results, but basically, like, they have a minimum amount of time that they take. Through. Okay, I got the cycle. That's good. So this
Which
level.
allows them to do this.
Right, and I want to bonk there because otherwise it'll take too long for me to be allowed to start hovering. So if I bonk there, I can hover.